'Twas the night before Christmas, and at the North Pole, old St. Nick felt his age finally taking its toll.
"You know something, dearie,"
he said to his wife.
"I think that I'm nearing the end of my life."
You say that each time Christmas Eve rolls around. Go saddle up Rudolph and get off the ground.
"Not this year,"
St. Nicholas grumbled.
"I'm sick. I may not be a hippie, but I'm a beatnik. I've worked around the clock making toys for the tots, and if I drink one more glass of eggnog, I'll plus. So what if I'm famous and fondly admired? I think it's about bloody time I retired."
What could think of the children, those poor little dears, when they wake up tomorrow, they'll burst into tears.
"I know that,"
Nick yelled.
"I don't care if I'm missed. Besides, all those kids are on my naughty list."
Oh, surely not all of them.
Mrs. Claus said.
Oh, what about Jenny and sweet little Fred?
Nick rolled his eyes.
Sweet little Freddie, come on. He flushed his dad's wallet and keys down the john. And as for our innocent Jenny, she's worse. She nabbed $50 from her grandmother's purse, and she spent it on lipstick, ice cream, and drambuie.
I tell you, those kids have completely got screwy. Forgive them, his wife said.
We all make mistakes, even you. Like that time you put beer in those cakes.
That's precisely the message I'd like to get told. I can no longer function. I'm getting too old. I'm no longer a young man. I'm no longer agile. I'm 2,000 years old, and I'm feeble and fragile. Remember, we used to make toys by ourselves. Why else would I hire these dumb little elves?
They think that a nail is only found on a finger. And they think that a hammer is some black rap singer. But I keep them around because they get the job done much faster than we could, my sweet honey bun.
Okay,
Mrs. Claus said.
I guess that you're right. You don't need to go on your mission tonight. Sure, kids will scream and have fits Christmas Day, but they don't need all of that junk anyway.
That's the idea.
Chris Kringle approved.
And since you agree to that, why don't we move? This pole is too cold, and it would be much greater if we could move down to the balmy equator, where nobody has to wear flannel pajamas. In fact, we should move to the steamy Bahamas. I'll guzzle a beer, you can sip a martini, I'll buy me a Speedo, and you a bikini.
So Santa and Mrs. Claus packed up their things and moved to Barbados with nothing but strings of sheer cotton on Mrs. C's wrinkly body, and Nick in a suit that was equally gaudy. But as they sat there sunbathing, scantily clad, I heard them exclaiming, "Feliz Navidad!" He's still up there. He'll be delivering presents this year in his Speedo, just like everyone.